How's it going, everybody? John Riggs here, SWIA 2022, and I am here with Dante, and he's actually he actually responsible for everything that's going on here today.
That I am. My brand, the Sky Eagle Collection. This is our debut show. I'm from Santa Fe originally, so I'm really honored to have it here. My mom, stepfather were actually born here in this, or not born, they were married here. I was born after, so from the plaza. Anyway, I'm very happy that my brand is here. I'm happy to share new native fashion with everybody. This is my first show I produced, directed, also did a lot of composition, so it's fun.
Yeah, I've talked to a few people, and everybody just seems to say that you're just coming up faster than anybody else has lately, I guess.
Like a rocket, eh? Nah, I'm former military, I was Air Force and all that, so I was kind of out of pocket for about 12 years, downrange. But it's nice to have my studios back, and I was really conceptualizing what I wanted to do. So I'm happy, the designs are well received. But I have so many more planned. Next up, I'm going to New York Fashion Week. I'll be going to the south of France next year. So there's little projects I'm doing like that. Like tonight, we have 79 looks. So I'm just like, this is my renaissance. I've rebirthed into it, and I'm super happy everybody's joining me.
Yeah. I actually see that. I hear that you actually have some well-known celebrities here as well, including Ashley Collingbull.
Yeah. So first one is me. No, I'm joking. No.
I meant to say the celebrity.
The theme of the show is called Empower, right? So throughout my time on social media, I've been able to give back, get a voice, network with people. And when I did the show, I asked a bunch of people, and immediately, yes. So Miss Universe, I actually helped her, Ashley Collingbull. We collaborated on a few projects. I also gave a lot of clothes to some people that she's mentoring and some projects that she's behind. So yeah, Ashley Collingbull will be here. It's awesome. Miss Universe here in Santa Fe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And now, are they going to be wearing your apparel as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They'll have two looks. The first look will be Sky Eagle. The second one will be my urban wear, which is called Wow Pow, and that's urban streetwear. So be on the lookout for that.
Awesome. What's the biggest project that you've had so far besides SWIA?
Well, I mean, this is pretty big as far as the development. But last month I was in London at a fashion show as well. So I was the only native there. I was the only American. So it's like I'm breaking into these new spaces. They loved my portfolio. And then next up is Paris Fashion Week as well. I've been talking with their governing body. So and then New York Fashion Week. So like it's rolling and rolling and rolling. But I love it. I enjoy the journey, and I'm happy.
Yeah. And how do they? Now, I know that, Paris, there's a few people that I know JG Indy had been to, Paris as well and showed his stuff. Yeah. Like, what's the difference between there and actually doing it here? Is there like a different outlook on our fashion over there?
There is, and there's a big connection with natives and France as well, especially my tribe, the Osage. But it's a matter of different communities and cultures appreciating design and culture and community. So the natives there also to like really educate them though, because in like Germany they do a lot of like non-native powwows. Yeah. So I really want to get out there and be like, hey, one, we can stand shoulder to shoulder with like Gucci, but two, this is how you do it properly. You ask the community. Like I would never do a design from Alaska or Canada, like because that's not my tribe, right? Yeah. But they need to do their homework. They need to educate themselves that what's right and what's proper and what's appropriation and what's and what's not. So that's part of my angle as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dark Whisper Productions, my production company, and we're all about trying to help and promote anything from fashion, any kind of entertainment. Yeah. And we're also producing other other TV shows that are on Slate right now that are helping all those trying to reach the other level, or at least give them some type of retribution or any kind of acknowledgement out there, because we don't get enough of that.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to keep on keeping on, as they say. Get your voice out there, and just be focused on what you're doing. Don't worry about all these other politics of fashion. Don't worry about the politics of design. I love SWIA. I grew up with it. They've created spaces. I'm creating more spaces for additional voices. There's plenty of room for everybody. So I'm happy to be here, honored, and to have all these supporters. So I love it here.
And what's the whole idea behind the empowerment? I've been asking all the other models about it, and I've had amazing, answers to that.
Well, I hand selected most of them, and each of them are captains in their industry. They're leaders in their community. They have voices. They're doctors. They're actors. There's a whole slew of people who've done, and also instead of just talking about it, they've actually achieved some action. So I really appreciate that. So they empower their communities by inspiring others. And on the journey of natives, as we become elders, we have to give back and remember, and that's part of the journey.
Very important. Yeah. All right. Brought to you by Dark Wisdom Productions, also Southwest Channel 21.1. Dante, it's been a pleasure, and thank you very much for inviting us to go out here and film your content and all your stuff. All right. Thank you.